Joe Barlow here at the Hilton Austin. We are with a model, actress, and founder of a brand new app. We are talking to Brooklyn Decker. Hello.
Hello.
You came in the room and you were smiling, and I just felt warm energy, even though it's kind of cloudy today.
Thank you.
Do you have this effect everywhere you go?
I do. I walk in and it's like a ray of sunshine.
And this is
all the time.
What people say to you all the time?
They say that I am a ray of sunshine in their bleak, dark life.
Wow.
Everyone says that to me, actually.
I totally agree.
Thank you. No, that's not something people say, but I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, well, I did feel that way
you.
because you came in smiling.
I did come in smiling.
Okay, good. We all agree on that.
I did.
I want to talk about your new app because I said I was talking to Brooklyn Decker in the office.
Yep.
And then everyone goes, oh, you're going to talk about Finery, this app?
Really?
And I was like, oh, I felt dumb because I didn't really know about it.
Thank you.
So tell me about it.
That's really exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, so we released Finery a year ago on desktop.
Mm-hmm.
We recently released the app.
Yeah.
Essentially, we're the Clueless Closet on steroids. Basically, it's this. If you can imagine, before iTunes, you had just CD books, right, of all your CDs, and you were in the car and you had that thing on the visor with all your CDs, and you'd be putting them in and listen to your mixtape. Do you remember this?
Okay.
Are you old
I'm just
enough
trying to
remember
go along
this?
with you, yeah.
You're just sort of placating.
Well, I don't know where you're going
Okay,
with
let me continue.
So
So you had all of your basically CD binders, right?
Yeah,
And the idea of having it all in a phone was crazy. That was impossible.
It literally was.
It was
because my
crazy.
friend had an iPod, and I was like, why would you want all your music? You listen
can't
to
have
one
it.
album at a time.
That's not a possibility.
Right. Yeah.
That's what we do with your clothing. So if you can imagine being in a store and shopping for a new pair of jeans and being able to pull up your phone and have your closet here, be able to see everything you've purchased from the last 10 years and say, oh, I don't need to buy a new pair of jeans. I already have 3 exactly like that. Or, hey, I don't have a pair of skinny jeans. How about I invest in something smarter? And the idea is women only wear 20% of their wardrobe. And so we're trying to get you to use the stuff that you don't wear. Or if you're going to shop, because some people just love shopping, shop strategically. Don't make redundant purchases. Buy things that you actually want or actually need or don't already have.
How big is Brooklyn Decker's closet?
It's admittedly very large.
So how many things are like in your Finery list? Do you have a number? I'm sure you can find
In my
that.
Finery wardrobe, I think I have close to 600 items. And it's all wardrobe related. So it's jewelry, it's bags, it's shoes, it's all clothing, all accessories, socks, if you want to keep them in there, your workout clothes.
Oh, wow.
So it's all on there. So I have about 600.
I feel like my problem in my own closet, well, actually, I sort of like, currently I have a walk-in closet.
Good for you.
So
lucky.
Thank you. But if I lost that walk-in closet, I think I wouldn't remember what I have.
Of course.
Because you just like, oh, here's all the shirts
can
lined
see
up,
what you
here's all
have.
the pants, that's everything.
That's exactly right.
Great. But
That's exactly right.
for people living out of dressers and boxes, like, I don't know what t-shirt's at the bottom of my drawer right now.
You just wear either what you've most recently purchased or just what's sitting on top. You know, it's like what's in the back, whatever's in your head is what you think you have. And so we have a limited scope of what we actually own. And so to be able to just show women what they actually have informs them to make better decisions.
Yeah. Well, and you're a busy person.
I am a busy person.
We should say this. You've got Finery.
Yes.
You're a tech guru. You're a you're a ray of sunshine.
Guru.
You're
A ray
a
of
tech
sunshine. That
guru.
takes up a lot of time.
It
A ray of
does.
sunshine nest.
Because you have to put that on. You're
You're
not just
on.
happy.
No one's just happy.
Right. So, so you're also an actress on
Yes.
Grace and Frankie. This is
Yes.
a huge thing.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
hit. People watch it.
So whatever you
You.
touch turns to gold and sun.
That's not true. I think I've just been
Okay.
incredibly lucky. And trust me, I've been a part of very, very, very poorly received things.
That's true. We don't need to talk about
Easily
this.
Googleable. But no, Grace and Frankie, we're now filming our 5th season. And the interesting thing about Netflix is that you don't actually know what the ratings are. So you're filming it and this comes out and you have no idea if people are watching it. You have no idea if people like it.
Yeah.
And people really for the first time this year, I go places and people come up to me and say, I watched this with my grandma. Or my
Yeah.
mom loves your show. She got my dad to watch it. They're actually talking about pot. They're talking about vibrators, which maybe we can't talk about. But like
Yes.
those are the things that our show talks about. For women who are, Jane Fonda's now 80 years old. They're in their 70s, 80s, and women are having these conversations. And so it's really exciting to be
Yeah.
a small part of that kind of cultural shift.
What kinds of things have you learned by working with some of these amazing, talented people?
I've learned how to smoke a joint.
Excuse?
On camera, a fake joint, people.
Oh yeah, I saw
A
that
fake
you
joint.
you had a tweet that was like you were really like tired from fake smoking all day.
Yes, so last week, my sister, well, on the show, June Diane Raphael, we have a scene where we're smoking pot in her office. And I don't smoke joints, and I'm not a smoker, I never have been, and so we're in her office, and the two of us are smoking this fake joint, which I think is like sage and, oregano or something, I don't know.
Seems like it could still be bad for you.
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be.
just
I'm
won't
really
mess
putting
up
my
your
life
brain.
on the line for my career in a
your
big
craft.
way.
It's
I
all about the
know.
craft.
I'm committed.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, but a scene takes hours to shoot. So we're in basically, and we're on a stage, so we're in sort of a cloud of smoke for hours, and I had a flight that day. And I got on the flight and I smelled like burnt Italian food because it was like oregano and sage, like ash just in my hair.
Yeah.
My throat was scratchy. It was very bizarre. But I kind of felt bad for the entire area around me. I think they smelled me before they saw me.
See, that's nice of you to care about others.
I am a ray
I
of
would
sunshine.
be really focused on myself.
Oh, trust me, I was sniffing my hair the entire
Yeah.
flight. Like there was a lot of inward focus, but I knew that the fragrance was wafting
That's interesting.
all over the
Just
plane.
walking on a plane and seeing Brooklyn Decker there just smelling her own hair. Yeah.
Not that unusual.
Other occasions where you're smelling
I'm a
your
sniffer.
hair?
I like to sniff things.
I feel like this is an exclusive that we have now.
There
Brooklyn
are
Decker,
people,
sniffer.
there are sniffers and there are non-sniffers, and I am a sniffer.
More with the sniffer herself coming up later in Studio 512.
What else were we going to talk about? Oh, of course, Andy Roddick Foundation.
The Andy Roddick Foundation.
This is your husband.
Yeah, I'm married to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said to you, let's work together on this.
To be fair, he started this when he was 17 years old.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And so I met him shortly before his 25th birthday, I think. So the foundation had been around for a very long time when I came on board. The big shift that happened, though, was right before the end of his career. Our former CEO, a dear friend of Andy's, was like, you realize your relevancy has an expiration date.
Right.
And once it does, if you don't have built-in programs that you are running yourself, it's going to be really hard to do these big fundraisers, to be an umbrella organization. And when I met him, that's what it was. It was this incredible organization that raised a lot of money and then really funneled it out to organizations in Austin, really worthy, high-quality organizations in Austin, which we still do. But it didn't have ownership or take ownership over its own programs. And so I think it was a year before he retired, he said, you know what, we really need to take ownership of what we're doing. And that's when we really started these in-school programs.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't there for sort of the genesis of the foundation, but I got to see this new shift.
I'm sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Did it go down the wrong tube?
I was just enjoying the coffee, and I was just enjoying listening to you.
You're like, I was totally zoned out. Thinking about what I was gonna have for dinner.
No, I was really what I was
Chopping my
thinking.
onions.
I was
Then I
thinking.
remembered we were working.
No, I was thinking, please don't cough, because it started to tickle.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
See, now
I
you're
know that
sorry to me.
feeling.
That's nice
No,
of
but
you.
I know that feeling, and you can't. You're trying to stop it, which makes it worse.
I know.
I know. I'm
Thank you
sorry.
for relating to me.
We all can relate to that.
Thank you.
get it.
But yes, and
Yes.
and how involved are you in the foundation?
Admittedly, not as involved
Mm-hmm.
as I would like to be. I visit the programs.
I was trying not to again.
Just let it out.
I'm done with it. I'm done with the coffee.
Admittedly, I am not as involved as I would like to be. Do you want to take a minute?
No, I'm fine.
Just cough it out.
What?
Just cough it out. Just
No,
cough
I
it
feel
out.
like it's fine.
Do you want water?
Yeah, no.
Why are you saying no to water? You're
I'm getting hot.
dehydrated.
I'm getting
Your
hot.
you're-
Okay, fine.
Just have some water.
My final question. I saw you on Larry King.
Uh-huh.
He asked you a couple things. It was enlightening.
Okay.
One, he said, "What's your guilty pleasure?" You said wine, and then you said, "I'm not that guilty about it."
I'm not guilty about that.
And then the other, he said, "What's your hidden talent?"
What did I say?
And you said, "Belching on cue."
I can do that.
I just want to know if these two interests of yours ever align, and how's your home life?
They don't align. I'm a classy wine drinker.
Oh, is that right?
I'm a classy wine drinker.
I feel like you're telling yourself.
Belching is something I do in my personal time. No,
Oh.
they don't really align. They should. But no, I remember being very young, and I, at the time, had all male cousins. And so my uncles and cousins thought it was really important that as a female, I should know how to belch on command.
I think that's good.
Really?
Well,
'Cause
you don't.
What does it offer the world? Like, that's what I want to know. How is that a skill that we're actually spending time on? But I did, and I now can belch on command.
I was late to the belching party. Like, I think I
Do you
only
belch
just learned.
now?
Well, I think I can try. No,
Oh.
I might.
What's coming up?
I almost. I can make myself vomit on you. It's really unfortunate.
Should I?
Yes. Well, Brooklyn,
It's been
let's
a pleasure.
end on that note
Let's end on that
of
note.
your belch.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the time.
You can learn more about Brooklyn's app on finery.com, and you can follow her on social media at Brooklyn Decker.